Welcome back to Majora's Mask. On the previous episode, we ended up having to do a lot more, I don't want to say backtracking, but as you see here, spring has kind of returned here, meaning I probably went ahead and fought the boss again, which is completely cool because I wanted spring to get here so we can reopen the Goron races. Since there's not a ton more we can do during this cycle, I figured maybe we would just complete a few more side quests and not worry about it. Not worry about it anymore. So, I bought a powder keg, and actually that takes a lot less time to explode, but just so it goes faster, explode! And the kid is still very happy, and I think this episode is going to be time to go to the Goron races. Yay! Except the Goron races are really tough, but you know what? Maybe we'll be lucky we'll actually be able to do it. So, here's a Goron racetrack. Ah, Darmy, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? Sure. You have to. I want to show everyone how Darmy races. If your magic power runs low, charge it up with the green jars on the course. Alright, and now we come to one of the most toughest races in here. I honestly have always had issues with this race, but maybe I'll actually get lucky for once. Besides, I love the music for it. It's all the racing music that we've heard in the past Ocarina of Time games. Except in this case, it kind of has the Goron's little... Why did I almost say dodongos? It has the Goron's drums kind of as a bum 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 bum. You'll hear it as we race through there. Anyway, like a lot of racing games during this time, the NPCs here have what is known as the, what do you call it? Oh, they knocked me out of that. Seriously? Has what's known as the rubber band effect, as in, depending on how close you are to all of them or how far away you are from all of them, they will either speed up or slow down accordingly. And this is actually a very tough race, and I absolutely hate it. I've found myself going through this plenty of times just to try to be able to beat it. This is bad. I hate camera angles, please. Oh, that Goron. Did you see what that Goron did? He almost actually knocked me off of there. But just like with any race, especially once you get to this side here, hug the wall. As long as the Gorons aren't douches, which they tend to be, should be okay. See, look at it. They are assholes. See how far away they knock me? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Come on, come on, come on! Damn it! Of course I lost. Of course. I was close, but I lost. Yes, I'm just a little stiff. Let's try one more time. I'll give this one more shot. I don't want to waste too much time because, as you see, it's getting close to midnight, and that kind of scares me considering we don't really have that much time left. So we'll give this one more shot. Maybe I'll get a little bit luckier this time and the Gorons will just be stupid. But I don't know, they just make these guys a pain in the ass to beat. This is going to be my last shot with this too, since I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to have to eventually do this again on another cycle. So that's why I'm not too worried about beating it yet. We'll get it though, we will. But as you've seen, I've had a lot of frustrating mini-games recently, which sucks, but again, not much you can do about that. Just gotta keep going. And I hate how these Gorons tend to always break the jars, because these jars are what I need for my magic power. They don't have spikes, they don't use magic power, so what the hell's up with that? And all I thought of when I said what's up with that is that, oh, lovely little SNL skit. Okay, I'm in the lead right now, but the rubber band effect is taking effect. They're all being assholes. Come on, just stick to the side. Stick to the side. Stick to the side. Come on. We're almost there. You're not getting ahead of me. You're not getting ahead of me. Yes! Got it this time. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. 2 shots is actually better than I thought I was going to do. That was great! I knew you were the fastest Goron Darmy. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Daddy. It's the prize. And with that, we get a bottle of gold dust, which actually gives our second bottle, and that will actually, the main purpose of that will be for the smithy, which we'll end up doing on another cycle. Either way, it is time now to warp back to Clocktown so quickly, and there's another use for the gold dust, which honestly, by continuing to win this Clock Town, right? By continuing to win this race, you can get an endless supply of the gold dust. But since we can't really do much with the smithy right now, since it's very close to the final day, we are just going to actually go to the curiosity shop instead. Well, why would we do that, you ask? Well, first of all, bunny hood, because we need to move fast, and stupid thing. And we'll put the gold dust right there. Bunny hood on. Now, if you're doing this, this is just a way for me to make some quick rupees since I used so many in that stinking bow and arrow games, target games in the previous episode. Oh, trust, when you guys, I'm gonna have to do a lot of fast forwarding editing since I tend to record a lot of these at the same time, and that just pissed me off. Either way, let's deposit all of our rupees. You probably saw when I was fast forwarding before, but as I went through there, they gave me 5. Oops, this is trading post, wrong place. As you saw before, when I deposited 200, they gave me another. Oh my gosh, I still went to the wrong place. They gave me 5 rupees, which is nice and cool and all that. This must be the curiosity shop. So now we're gonna go to the curiosity shop and talk to this lovely person here who seems very. Sorry, screw you.
Hi.
Come in. You gotta look around and doing a special sale. Check it out. That special market was just stolen. It just came in seconds ago. That is really hot. I kid you not. Actually, it's something sold out of the bomb shop, but a thief sold it to me. It's a bomb bag. Check it out. Buy it. Okay, let's check this out. This shopkeeper tends to sell you things that are stolen. So if since I restarted the cycle, we didn't help that lady on the night of the first day. If you did, this bomb bag would actually be the all-night mask. But the price for that is 500 rupees and kind of ridiculous, so we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do... Well, first, this man is added to my book for some reason. Even though he seems so shady, why would we want to help him? But the big thing we actually want to do here is sell a seat item. And we're going to sell him some gold dust. Which, 200 rupees, which is a full wallet right there. And there's quite a few huge rupees out there, but that's just one of them, which is awesome. No, I don't have anything else, dude. Alright, put back on the bunny hood, and I'm going to deposit these 200 rupees, and then I'm going to meet you on the west side of Clocktown. Actually, we're already on the west side, so I'm not going to bother cutting anything. It'll just check. But you'll see this will get us about 450 rupees, which is nice. Again, I had to use so many in that one. Yes, I'm one rich little dude. 450 rupees in our bank, which is cool. So let's go out. Really? Yes, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Okay, so now that we're at West Clocktown, there's a couple of things that we can do. The first thing is if we look over here, we see that there is a boulder. We got to do this part very quick because of time. So let's punch it. We see that that activated. And then we go down the hole. And here we end up seeing some, forgot what these stones were called. Either way, with the stones, you see that there's 1 big and 4 small. What you gotta do, I'll show you in this case what I'm gonna do. I'm turning red hot as the flaming Goron in front of me! So yes, if you end up, there are 4 holes around Termina Field that you need to find. And each of them will end up having 1 giant stone in there. If you go to all 4 of them, and by the way, I just got to the second hole. If you go to all 4 of them and play the dungeon opening song along with... I'm having trouble talking today. If you play the dungeon... Wasn't that right? Bum, 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 bum. Thank you. If you play the dungeon opening song wearing the appropriate mask, the Sonata of Awakening with the Deku Scrub, the Goron Lullaby with the Goron, or another one which we may or may not have gotten yet, or which we will eventually get, then these stones will end up activating, and there are 4 around Termina. So that was the second one, and I will see you guys when I get to the third one, or actually I'll just keep it fast forwarding here. And as you see, we only have 6 hours left. Meaning we gotta go fast! And like supersonic fast, like Super Saiyan fast. Because now we don't have a lot of time and there's still a few things I want to do. As you saw, this one was in front of the Astral Observatory and the east. And that's already 3 out of the 4. It's a good thing this doesn't take too long to actually find. Now, just going through this game the first time, I had no clue where any of this stuff was. I ended up just exploring a lot, just trying to monkey around, seeing what I could find, and hell, I was able to find most of this stuff, and it was actually interesting that I saw most of it the way I did. This one I always have trouble finding, though. I always have trouble finding this one. I know it's somewhere around here. Oh, wow, I just ran into the hole without realizing it. Be careful of him right there. And let's play it one last time. And with that, you see all 4 of them are the same color. Which our reward is Piece of Heart number 16. Which is awesome that we keep getting so many pieces of hearts, and this is actually the best well, I'm clearly not on 1 cycle anymore, but... Alright, so while we still have a little bit of time, let's just kind of explore around the rest of Termina Field to see what we got here still. Fly. What? Whatever. Doesn't matter. If we look over here, we see that there's a little ramp here. Tattle says, I smell salt in the air, so does the ocean must be near. But with this tall fence in the way, we can't go any further. If only we had a horse to ride, we could... Wow, Tattle, you're a dick. You're just a dick. We need a horse to actually get over there, so not much we can do over here. So why don't we actually explore the east side and see what we can find there. Actually, before we do that, we see that there's a hole right here. And in here we have some Dodongos. This is right outside of Snowhead. And honestly, Goron Link is probably the best way to do this since he does the most power. And I'm not sure if I've said this in a previous episode, but it was, I believe, in the earlier parts of this game, the Goron mask was supposed to have give Hammer kind of like Darunia and Ocarina of Time has for Hyrule Warriors and everything. So really, the Goron does as much damage as Adult Link would do with the Megton Hammer, which is actually really cool considering the animations. Either way, the Dodongos drop purple rupees, which means we're refilling our rupee count very quickly. And we got another chest here, which happens to be Heart Piece number 17. All I gotta do is defeat these Dodongos, which is in a hole near Snowhead. Just look on the map to get the specific spot. And now let's continue on to the east, as we're just destroying everything. I love being able to do this with the Goron. It is like crazy broken sometimes to do that. Go out of here. We have 5 hours left, not a lot of time, to this weird-looking area, but once again, we have this blocking us, so we can't really do anything again. Can't do it like this, I guess we'll have to give up. So, did I just get cursed? I think I just got cursed. That's just great. Well, it doesn't matter, because we're not spending too much time anyway. Alright, so... back to Clocktown as I glow that eerishly blue. And I believe with Curse, you cannot use your sword, if I remember correctly. And I don't know if you need a potion or rest or whatever to cure it, or it might just cure over time. But those damn bubbles are always the thing that was able to do that. Anyway, one last thing to do, and I just want to quickly show off one little thing still. Actually, I did. Yeah, I've been jinxed. Can't draw your sword. One more little thing I wanted to show. I forgot where the dojo was, though. Yes, so what we're going to do, only when it gets to the last 6 hours when that timer goes off, there is just a little secret thing here, which if you watched one of my videos, you might have seen a picture of this, or heard about it, but there's, if you've watched my explanations about the despair thing, the swordsman says he's on vacation. You can cut that. And we have a little hidden passage here with the swordsman there. Yeah, I'm scared. I can't take it. I don't want to die. With him freaking out a little bit, and understandably so. And let me see. Is there enough time for me to do this? Yes, I think there is. So one more quick thing I want to show, which I should have shown when I was back at near the entrance to the place to the east we were going. But I should have enough time. The key word is should. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure as hell going to try. That's why Bunny Hood is very nice. Bunny Hood plus Goron is, like, epic for going places. The guards are freaking out because, hey, the moon's about to fall on everyone. The world's about to be destroyed, so... there's one little quick thing that I want to show, which is actually kind of funny as long as I can hit it. If you look on the top left there, you see that there is a pot there. If you hit it, a fairy randomly appears in this column here, which is kind of weird, I know, but either way, I just wanted to quickly show that. Let's just at least grab the fairy. Alright, so, I think it's time, it's about time that we probably revert time before that moon falls on us, but we did end up getting 2 of the giants, right? And if we remember, Tail, back in, I think, episode 3, said that the 4 who are there bring them here? Maybe... I know we don't have all 4, but maybe we can actually do something to stop the moon. Or at least maybe a little bit. Maybe we can give ourselves some more time. Ooh, excuse me. So, let's go back up the clock tower. Sis! Tail, get away from Skull Kid! You'll be hit! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon, hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here! Shut up. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! I've had enough! You hit my brother over and over. I'll never forgive you! Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. Again, I know that this is pretty much the same cutscene, but, you know, a little bit of extra dialogue since it's different. Since we've already seen it, so it's like, alright, we acknowledge you've seen this already. So. Why did I play the Song of Healing? That's gonna do squat shit. I forget how to play a lot of these songs. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum! So... wonder if this will help at all. That's no good. It's not stopping. It's hopeless. Well, they're not powerful enough. They need more help. There's only one thing left to do. Yes! Finally! Oh my gosh, I spent so many rupees! Oh, that was terrible. Oh, thank God. Thank God. And with that, we get heart piece number 16, finally. Whew. Never again will I have to play this damn thing. Oh.